Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lucky Babcack, and today I'll be showing you how I replaced my side clearance light on my trailer. We're going to be going through it. So, as you can see, the lens on this light is busted. It still worked. I just wanted to replace it. So, I went on Amazon and I bought some LED side marker lights. Since I replaced the rear tail lights with LED brake and turn lights, might as well replace the clearance lights with LEDs. So be sure that you disconnect the power from your vehicle. That way you don't have any power going back to the lights while you're working on the trailer. I know some people will do that. I always like to disconnect the power just to be safe and sorry. So right here, just going to be loosening up the bolts that hold the original side marker on. Got one side done. Gonna go to the other side. Took me a little bit to figure out the wrench sizes because both bolts were different sizes. But we got it off. So here's what it looks like. It's got one hot wire coming in and then a self-grounding, which is always pretty nice in my opinion. That way you don't have to run two wires. So now we're going to disconnect this light from the wiring. We're just going to get rid of all this electrical tape. Speed this up a little bit. I don't really like to use these type of connectors, but I put one of those T connectors coming off the main light wire to tie the side marker in. So this is the new light. It's got a ground, it's got a hot. The bolt holes are identical to the previous lights, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to cut it right in the center, just because that's where both wires most likely would have connected. So in case I need to strip one side or the other back more, I have the most amount of wires. So since this light has the two wires coming straight out the middle, what I'm going to do, and I didn't have a scribe, so I just used a screwdriver. But I'm going to mark in the center of that plate and drill a hole for those wires to go through. We're going to speed this up again for everybody. Going to swap it to a step drill bit. Going to clean some of that oil off. Now we have a nice hole for the wires to go into. Now we're going to bolt it on. I'll put washers on both sides and a nylock. I purchased some white Never Sees instead of the gray Never Sees. It just gets everywhere. I like using the white Never Sees. So now we're going to connect the connector for the ground. I took the grinder and ground the back of the mounting plate, get all the rust off. And then I had a spare stainless washer, and that's going to go between the plate and the connector. Some more Never Sees. Get that nut started. Just got to tighten it down, and the ground will be set up. So I'm going to cut just a little bit more of that butt connector off, strip the wires. And the wire wasn't long enough to go up and over how I wanted it. So I'm just going to have it hang down just like the ground wire is. So just put both wires in the butt connector. I like to crimp everything down as much as I can. Pull the wires, make sure nothing's loose, nothing's going to come apart. So now we'll tighten the ground bolt down. Tighten the other bolt down. So the side marker light, it's on the bracket. And then we'll just start taping everything up. So since we got that wrapped up, what I decided to do is add some conduit over the wires, just protect a little bit better since it is close to the road. Add some more electrical tape, make sure it sticks on. And why not? Throw some zip ties on there. Nothing better than some zip ties to hold everything together. And here it is on. I hope you enjoyed the video. Everybody have a great day.